No thanks. We came here to do an oversight with the MMC of safety, our chairperson, our MPLs and councillors. This building, the country would know that almost about a year, 76 people died here on these hijacked buildings of the city. So I wanted to check the progress, because we can't have a situation where 76 lives are lost and there is no progress from the authorities, municipality, the province and national, because this still forms part of their responsibility on what transpired and what are the steps. But what we are getting is that the matter is in court, and our suggestion is that these buildings like this, once they've been condemned by the engineers, they must be demolished, because it's not safe to put our people here, whether heritage site or not, because now the MMC is supposed to be using other resources to come and guard these buildings, and the reality is that there are many of them, and the MMC will give us a list and will take this matter to Parliament to say if we are the custodian of the heritage of this country, can it happen in the expense of lives, especially when there's been assessment that this is got a potential of people hijacking buildings, which will end up people dying inside the buildings, as the MMC has said that there are many buildings of this nature. So it can be correct, but we do our work as members of Parliament of the EFF to come and check the issues of service delivery, and this is what actually not just drawn the attention of South Africa, the whole world saw the disaster that happened here, where people were jumping off this building trying to run away from the inferno that took place here. So it's something that we came to deal with, and we'll follow up in Parliament, speak to the GNU, Minister of Human Settlement, to release budgets that are supposed to deal with these issues for immediate interventions, and still deal with the issue that the EFF has been talking about, the issue of land, that let's release land, because this is a challenge of our people being landless. Because if you had enough land that has been released to our people, we wouldn't be having people risking their lives, building shacks inside buildings that have got no electricity, no services. Everything here is illegal. Water, it's illegal connection. Electricity, it's illegal connections. And syndicates are running amok, being in charge and charging people rent. So we can't have a situation like that. This is lawlessness, but MMC, we are happy with the work that has been doing, and we must continue doing that, and we'll engage the mayor as well to say we need to find immediate and quick solutions, because the more you delay with these things, a year later these people are going to come back here, because the ones that have not lived in the city, that are trying to get into the city, they wouldn't even know that people died here. They're going to see an open building and then they're going to occupy it, including when they demolish. There must be a plan. You can't demolish and leave an open land. There must be a plan to say, what do we do? Do we build clinics? Do we build other services that can assist the people that are living in the buildings? But this is it shouldn't happen again. Not in a country where there's leadership. We can't have a situation where people are dying in this nature. So we came here to do our oversight, and we're happy with the explanation that we got from the fire and the traffic department, that they are looking after this place to make sure there's safety. And now they must be here 24 hours instead of dealing with other issues of criminality around the city, trying to clean up. Now they must sit and be security cleaning, looking after buildings, which leadership should take a position. It's not a political issue, it's a human rights issue that must be dealt with. But including these NGOs that come and interfere, including the courts, because the courts now, they must start being responsible. They can't just keep issuing court orders to stop evictions, and then they know that there's going to be a disaster tomorrow. So it's cause that they must be progressive. They must take their judgment in the interest of the safety of the same people, and they must not be naive of the conditions that are on the ground, because to issue a court order, say don't touch those people, but you know tomorrow this is going to happen when the authorities and the department have said to you, this building is condemned, it can collapse anytime, and then everyone is going to get shocked when those things happen. So we'll take it even with the Justice Minister himself to say, but these magistrates and everyone, are they in the interest of the people? Because they should, even if it's law, they should look at what are
what are the issues here, what are the merits on what I'm judging on, issuing these court orders that people they must not be dealt with. But alternative accommodation, but it's a release of land that will ultimately resolve all these problems that we are dealing with. Thank you.